Today's video is going to be of my chainsaw collection. This is a video I've been meaning to do for a long time now, but it's hard to get to the point where I don't have any chainsaws in the garage that I'm working on, torn apart, or I'm not about to buy more. It's been a few months now actually, and I finally have them all out in the shed on display, not currently being repaired, and I don't have any plans to buy more at the very moment. So I'll go through each one, starting up top. It's my McCulloch Power Max 6. I got that saw for doing a favor for my dad. He's not very tech savvy, and I found the right carb kit for our little old Craftsman chainsaw he has. So he gave me this in return. He got it for free. All I've done to it so far is I got a new choke knob for it because that cracked, and I determined that the carburetor, I'll have to rebuild it or replace it. And I did some recoil work, and the recoil is busted underneath. I might just buy a whole different used recoil. I had enough of battling with it. But otherwise it should run. This is my McCulloch Mac Cat, which I just got the other day in a deal with two other saws, all for 25 bucks. The two other saws are the Blue Homelight and the McCulloch 610. And I determined it ran good with a drink. I need to rebuild or replace the carb though. And the bar has a bend in it. Chain is okay, so I'll just have to buy a new bar after I get it running good. Chain brake is missing. The clutch cover's there, but the chain brake's kind of busted off, so I'll have to get a new one off eBay. I put a new Tygon fuel line on it and fuel filter. This is my Stihl GTA 26. It's only 2 or 3 years old. I got it from my friend Oliver's Saws and Stuff, his YouTube channel. And I'll probably leave the link to his YouTube channel in the description if I can figure out how. And yeah, it works perfect. I bought another battery for it, so I'll have 2 batteries. The charger and stuff's in the garage. I just have the bare saw out here. And I traded him my Stihl 011 AVT for it, which I feel I got a decent deal. The Stihl 015L is also from him with a light 04 bar, and he had it running. I paid him $120 plus 20 shipping for it, more than I wanted to spend, but whatever. And he had it running. He converted it to electronic ignition, and now it won't even fire off for me. I know the carbs are notorious for being problematic on this saw, so I'm thinking that's why, because it keeps flooding itself. But otherwise, it's in real good shape. This is my Stihl 020 AVP professional arborist saw. And I think what happened, I tried splitting it, taking the engine out of the case, and the gas tank nipple is stuck to the carburetor or engine or something, and there's a couple other things wrong with it, and I battled with it for several hours, and I just said it's just going to be a part saw for another one day and be on display, and be a display unit until then. Here's the Blue Homelight. Like I said, I just got in that deal the other day, and it's missing the dogs and doesn't have spark, and compression seems a little low, but I don't have an actual compression tester. And it's pretty cool to have it matching the easy automatic I have that my grandpa bought for me for $5 years ago, and I just got it and got it running this summer because we kind of forgot about it, and my mom didn't want me to have a chainsaw when I was like 7 years old. So yeah, but I had to get a new throttle handle assembly off eBay for 33 bucks. The saw itself was free. My grandpa got it for me. I had to rebuild the carburetor. I had to get a new air cleaner holder, and I got a new chain for it. Now it runs good. I just have to make final carburetor adjustments after I get it in the wood this summer. I forgot to mention, for the 020 AVP, that nice guy on Arborist site gave it to me for free. I just had to pay the 33 bucks shipping. So that was nice of him. Here are two of my Homelight Model 150 automatics. In the case is the parts saw. This one is in excellent condition, as you can tell. Original Homelight bar. I got new old stock muffler heat guard shield for it. That's cool. And it runs great. I'm really happy with this saw. I got this saw, the blue one, the parts one, and 5 other saws that I resold in a deal, all for $35 last summer. So I was really happy with that deal. The blue one, I rebuilt the carburetor on, and had to get a new clutch cover off eBay and restored the bar, and now that one runs in cuts. So yeah. And then I've got my Shindawa 300. Absolutely love that saw. It's a little small, but it's super reliable, Japanese quality. I paid 15 bucks for it at auction last summer and brought it home, and it started right up. And it had been sitting for a while. It was full of barn dust. It had been sitting for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. And it started up. Didn't even need carb work. No money or parts invested other than the 15 bucks that I paid for it. So, and the original owner, it came with all the paperwork, original receipt, everything, manual, brochure. And the original owner was actually a family friend of ours. So that is super cool. And then I have a Senix 4-stroke chainsaw, the 16-inch. I bought this last fall because it was on sale on Walmart.com for only 160 bucks, and I wanted it as a novelty. I have a whole separate video on it, and it actually works surprisingly well. It's more so a novelty for me. I know it's junk. I got a custom pull handle for it because the original one broke, and instead of sending me just a pull handle, they sent me a whole brand new saw, which I didn't even open yet. That is for sale if you're interested. And then I have a pool and wood shark that my neighbor gave me for free. I was helping him clean out his garage that he was rebuilding, and he gave me some saws for free. The rest I'm selling for parts, but this one I'm keeping for parts for the one I buy in the future because I've been wanting a pool and wood shark. And then my McCulloch 610 third saw, the most recent deal, which I need to rebuild or replace the carb, cleaned it up. It has a wooden dowel for a pull handle. I'll probably replace that with a proper one. It's got a little bar on it. I'm probably going to keep this saw, and I'll probably get a new 20-inch bar for it. But it does oil. It has a yellow clutch cover but black recoil, and that makes me think the recoil is not original because online I'm seeing 2 variants of this saw. Yellow with black recoil and black clutch cover, or black with yellow clutch cover and yellow recoil. So I think a yellow recoil would be proper, but I don't know if I'll bother replacing that. I had to get new screws for the recoil mounting because they were just missing completely. Yeah, that's the chainsaw collection. I keep buying more. I'm addicted. So there'll probably be more updates as I buy more and acquire more.